this is Cat's Diamond Painting. Welcome to my channel, or welcome back if you've joined me here before. I'm here today to do my monthly small shop showcase video. It's one of my favourite videos to do. I think partly because I am a small shop owner. I have my own Etsy store where I sell scented putty, in case you weren't aware. But also, like, even before I was doing that, I do like to support small shops. I think it's something that a lot of people talk about in the diamond painting community and consider important, because a lot of us buy from very big companies for our diamond paintings, but there's all these great small shops putting out all these amazing products. And it's also just that I'm a bit of a nerd. I like to try all the things. So I think I've got 5 things to show you today. So yeah, let's get stuck in. I hope, by the way, that the sound is okay this video. I've had a few issues with my mic recently, and some of my viewers very helpfully pointed out the issues that they'd experienced, and I'm doing my best to figure out a way to avoid it happening again. So yeah, hopefully this sound is a-okay. Right, so let me move that one to the side and that one to the side. And I am going to start with not 1 but 2 pens from Norse Alchemist. I think Norse Alchemist has really become my favourite pen turner. There are several that I really enjoy and will go back to, and some that I've tried just the once that I really want to go back to and order more from. But Norse Alchemist pens are just something a bit special to me. I have a friend who kind of got me into them, and she always points out when he's uploaded more onto his website, which is part helpful, part not helpful, enabling. So yeah, I've got 2. Now, let me see. Yeah. Okay, so this is this isn't the first one I ordered, but that doesn't matter. Right, let me make sure that you can't see my address on the invoice as well. That was a close one. So this pen I ordered, and this one was ready turned. So since around Black Friday, I think, I imagine that it's a matter of his workload has increased a lot. And whereas he used to have loads and loads of blanks that you could choose from and then have turned how you like, nowadays mostly he is uploading ready turned pens. Now for me that means there's not usually too many that I would be tempted into buying, because I prefer a thin turn, and mostly he tends to do mediums. Now this one was available on his website for quite a while, and I kept eyeing it up, and then I thought, oh well, you know, it'd be rude not to. So I got it, and oh my goodness, I'm so glad I did, because I took a peek when it arrived and it is so beautiful. Okay, so this is my first pen. How lovely is that? Why were people not buying it? I don't get it. He just has this really unique style. He does these really large bumps, but then goes into a narrow point, and that is such a great combination for me in terms of comfort, because I can't deal with too chunky a pen. I've got small hands, you know, I don't like a chunky pen in terms of the narrowest point. But with this one, because it still goes into a really nice narrow point, I can just really appreciate the bumps and the curves of it. And he polishes them so well. Oh, there's a nice accommodating beam of sunlight coming through, so you can see it in all its glory. It's so sparkly and polished. I absolutely love this one. So yeah, this is going to add to my growing collection. I've asked before, and I think people said they were keen, but I'm thinking that at some point soon I might do a video just to take you through my pen collection. And I might do that quite soon, because really I need to destash a few of the ones that I'm just not using anymore, because my tastes have changed and all the rest. So yeah, I might do that soon, and let me know if that is something you're interested in. But yes, this is pen number 1. And then let me open this one off camera so I don't show you the invoice again. This one is one that I did get to have turned to my own taste. So every now and again, he still puts up just a small number of blanks that you can buy and have turned how you wanted. And I did this, and I've actually ordered another since then. It's going to be in my March video, but I don't have that one yet. So these were some beautiful hybrid blanks with wood mixed in with the resin. And this one turned out so gorgeous. Look at that. Isn't it beautiful? I've got quite a few in this exact turn with the 4 bumps. He does it by the bump. So this is called a 4 bump and then a version something or other. And yeah, it's just so smooth and pretty. So you've got the wooden bit at this end. Sorry, that clattering was Harry coming through the cat door. Hello. Oh, look, you're being graced with Harry's presents. Hello, you. Yeah, and I was looking at all these blanks thinking, which one do I go for? Which one do I go for? And I think I chose pretty well because this one is stunning. It's got so much going on in it. And he puts all these really interesting different things in there, like there's bits of plants. Sometimes there's ribbon. I think this one's got some silver leaf I can see. And just so many interesting things in there set in the clear resin. It's just, yeah, what can I say? It's beautiful. I've had this one sitting here quite a while. I'm excited to start using it now I've actually shown it to you. Okay, so those are my pens. And next up, I have placed another order from Agnes's Little Minders on Etsy. Sorry, there's a slight pause there where I I couldn't quite remember her name. I kept wanting to call her Anita and I was like, it's not that, it's not that. So Agnes Little Minders is a great Etsy shop. It's one of those ones where when you look, there's often not a lot available to buy or sometimes nothing to buy because she does these big drops and she announces them via her Facebook, and a lot of the popular designs go like that. And the last couple of times that I've bought from her, I've not gone for any of the super popular ones just because I have some of those typical. So basically she has certain things she does, like she has dragons, she has chameleons, she has turtles and that kind of thing, and then she'll do them in different themed colorways. And I already have a turtle and I have a chameleon. I have 2 chameleons in fact, and the dragons are cute but they're quite spendy. So yeah, I've gone for some of the less popular ones, I suppose, in the sense that they seem to last longer in stock, but they are still so pretty. So the deal with Agnes's Little Minders is these are polymer clay. Oh, I haven't even opened this. Wow, that's unusual for me. Let me get some scissors. So they are polymer clay cover minders, and they are just done with such skill. And they're works of art, basically. So they are pricey, they are a treat item, but you know, the amount of work that goes into these, I don't think anyone could reasonably suggest they were overpriced. It's just, yeah, not something that I could afford to buy all the time. Although I've collected a few over the time that I've been buying from her. Okay, so inside it's all beautifully wrapped, and she's really lovely on customer service as well. She sends you messages to say thank you for ordering, and then when she's sent it and all of that, I'm just checking if there's any invoice or anything. And it's wrapped beautifully, as you can see. Oop. Also, I believe she's Welsh, and I'm Welsh, so that always appeals. So I've got a little note. Really love the hand touches like this. Thank you so much for your purchase, Catherine. It truly means a lot to me. Please enjoy, Agnes. And then her business card. Very sweet. I love the little envelope idea. Oh, and a care instructions thingamajig. And then she sends a lolly wrapped in tissue, which, oh, my son will love that. He loves orange. And a tea bag, which I will pass to my husband. And then here is my minder. Ooh, it's not in a box this time. Normally they come in a little box. Maybe it's because I went for one of the cheaper, simpler ones. Right. I feel quite self-conscious opening this on camera and just sort of ripping into it, but I don't know what else to do. So, oh. Got confused about what I could see then. That was the backing bit. Okay, she's done it on a business card. That makes sense. So here it is. She had all these beautiful flower designs and I was staring at them for ages, deciding which one to buy. And then in the end, this one I decided just called to me the most. Now I'm hoping that that light is helping you to see its prettiness and not just hindering. But yeah, it is lovely. And there's so much attention to detail. Like each little petal has got little nicks at the end and they all match. And the detail of the colouring on here, like, what do they even do? Like, does she paint something on there? It can't be individual strands of clay, surely. Oh, I have no idea. I would assume it's in some way painted, but whatever she does, it is beautiful. And she also, oh, hello, Harry again. She also does a clay magnet backing, and they are generally, yep, they are very, very strong. They're very, very good quality magnets that will really hold things in place. So yeah, that is my newest minder. Okay. And last up, well, just throwing things around the room as you do. Last up, I have got a package here from Stackry. So just if you don't know what I mean by that, Stackry is a parcel forwarding service that I often use when I'm buying things in the US and sometimes Canada as well. And in fact, that's one of the things I've done here. It can also make sense to use that. Now this one probably wasn't very cost effective because I've only got 2 things in here. But the way it works is it gives you a US address. So when you're buying from small shops, you can just pay a small amount of domestic postage to get them to your Stackry address, your locker, and then you combine them all together and ship them in a small parcel, and it can save a lot of money. If you're interested, I do have a link in the description box below and a referral code if you fancy trying it, and that will give you a discount. But yeah, that is what I have done here. So I'm going to save that till the end. And yeah, okay, so here is one of the things I ordered. It's from Bee's Crafty Corner, and I have never, well, no, I have ordered special release paper before, but this one really appealed because she had these super cool designs. And I mean, I love cats, obviously. I think anyone who's watched my channel knows that, and I really fancy trying these. And how nice are they? Now, she has loads of different designs, and I think if I remember right, now let me have a look, in fact, before I tell you the wrong thing, but I think it was quite kind of customizable. So yeah, so you can select a sheet size and whether you want it glossy or matte. So there's 3 different sizes, glossy or matte, and then the number of sheets that you want and whether you want them numbered or not. And I went for, so I've got 12 sheets not numbered and they're 5 by 4 inches glossy. So let's take a look and see what they feel like. So I thought 5 by 4 was the closest to the sort of size that I typically use. Okay, yeah, so I can feel the non-stick background there, and they are, I mean, I wouldn't say it's super glossy, but I suppose it's not matte. It does have a slight sheen to it. So yeah, there they are. They're really cute. I might put them in use on my current whip actually. So I believe that these are one-sided, that you wouldn't put this side down, but then of course why would you anyway, because then you wouldn't be able to see your pretty release paper. That was the whole point of it. And they'll be reusable until, you know, it starts to peel away or anything like that. I reuse all of my release paper, so I would assume that I will be able to do the same. And yeah, they're really cute. I will have to get more in the future because she has so many different designs. And I only got quite a small pack because I only use release paper 1 row at a time on my canvas. So I put 1 row of release paper on and then work that row and then move up. So I didn't need that many, but you could get much bigger packs, which I imagine probably worked out better value because that's how it usually goes, isn't it? Sorry about the sounds of Harry jumping around in the background, if you can hear that. What can I say? He's a pain. Okay, so that is that. And last but not least, I have ordered another tray from Yellow Dog Designs CA. So in my, is it my last yeah, it might be my January small shop showcase. I showed you a green tray that I had ordered from them because I'd heard really good things about them and I wanted to give them a try. And I have been loving that tray. I've been using it a lot. And I'm fussy, so you might not think it because I buy a lot of things to try them and see what will suit me best. But then if I don't love something, I do struggle to make myself use it that much. But I have been using that yellow dog tray. So I wanted to go back and try a bit more from their shop. And I got something a little bit different this time. I got an ergonomic tray. So, oh, I like this. Oh yes, they have this care labelling, which this was news to me last time I ordered a tray from them, that you should wash the tray to remove static from shipping. And yeah, that's a really good tip. So, this is the tray. And basically, it's an ergonomic tray. And as you can see, I've instantly started to hold it this way. And that's because you could say how you like to hold it. So you could say whether you hold it in your right hand or your left hand, and whether you want the spout up or down. And this is how I would generally hold a tray, if I'm holding a tray, with the spout downwards. So that's what I went for. And that is pretty comfy. I would say it's gonna suit a slightly larger hand than mine a bit better, but I have particularly small hands, so you know they can't suit everyone. But it's not at all uncomfortable. It's just like, you know, a few millimeters smaller might have personally suited me better. But yeah, it's actually really comfy and really secure because of the finger hold bits. I like their stoppers. I find them very satisfying to play with because they're all smooth. I went for a silky filament because that is my preferred kind of filament, just because I find drills just move around so much better in them. And I thought I would, for once, be prepared with some drills to show you. Now, obviously I haven't cleaned it down like they've suggested, so if there is static in this tray, I'm not going to judge them for it because I haven't followed their instructions yet. But last time it worked okay, so hopefully, yeah, I mean they are sticking a tiny bit, but you can see enough that they line up very, very nicely in there. Very cool. I look forward to trying this one. I don't remember if there was an option to come with a lid. I suspect there wasn't with this one. And, oh, that's pretty nice and easy to tip out as well. Albeit, obviously, some have stuck. But I do think, based on my experience with the other tray from the from them, that once I've given it a clean as they suggest, that those drills will slide around perfectly. Is what I was trying to say there and getting tongue-tied. Come on, get in the pot. So, there you have it. Those are all my items for February. I do hope that you can actually see okay. It's got so sunny outside that it's like totally... I've got lights on the table and I'm not sure that you can even see that well. And there's a massive shadow here from the cable for my my light. So yeah, hopefully when I edit this, it is visible. But yeah. What do you reckon? What do you like best from this small shop showcase? Any shops here that you maybe haven't come across that you might think about trying? Just let me know. Yeah. So if you have enjoyed this video, please consider dropping a like on it. If you are not yet subscribed to the channel and you've enjoyed what I've done here today, please consider doing that too. And I will see you again soon. Bye bye.